Okay, on to the next day. The other day we got this motor out. We got the other motor back here to put in. Being the model year differences and application differences, as far as that came out of a, where are we at? That came out of a Charger, like I said earlier, 2020. It's obviously out of the Wrangler. So when it comes to doing used engine, junkyard swaps, things of that nature, I find it best to swap everything you can possibly can over from that engine. This engine to that engine is what you want to do. A lot of people just throw them in there, then they run into all kinds of problems, and then you're chasing things that's just, it's very difficult to figure out, and why create all that headache. So obviously, if there's bad parts or broken parts on the old engine, you don't want to swap it to the new one, but do some calling around or some internet searching to make sure those parts are interchangeable. So yeah, let's get to swapping some parts around. Alright, so short motor mount goes on passenger side. Okay. Bigger there. Step it up. Being this is the mount that was loose and missing a bolt, hoping maybe we can borrow one from the other engine. That'd be our goal. They welded them bolts on too. All right. One little trick I have found is if you're using waffle sockets, most of them have pins in them. See right in there. So that creates slack, which in turn, when you're using an impact, that takes some of your torque away when it's hammering. So a straight socket does better. Same goes with extensions. See? The problem is I can't get on that one. Now we can take it off there. Come on, baby. Oh, I forgot to tighten this one. It's okay. You leave that one loose since the other ones are welded on there. Okay. Let's bring this up. Out with the old, in with the new. That's new-ish. New to that. Old. Not new, but new to that. But newer than that hot mess over there. That poor thing. She is pretty much unalived. I'm not gonna bore you with the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna tear all this down. We'll get all these parts cleaned up that go back on the old new engine. Gotta get some gaskets and stuff and do some really good cleaning. So we'll get that tore down. Get the new parts, gaskets to put on there. Yeah, we gotta fix some wiring that broke because I couldn't see it. So I had y'all watching on that side. Nobody saw it. We broke it. While we got the motor out still, we'll get this one ready. We're gonna clean up all this wiring, put new loom on it. Protector. You know the cool thing? I was talking about the fuel line. Look at this. Hey, I think that's the exact same one too. If not, we'll steal the clips off this one. I know that's the same. We are going to swap intakes. But the cool thing too is this whole harness looks nice. all the clips, everything. If anything, we're going to steal the connectors off of it, but I'm going to verify if it's pinned the same, then we're just going to swap it. I doubt that's the case. Couldn't get that lucky. So, alright guys. I was taking a look at this old one. I didn't look at it when I pulled it out. But, yeah, it's got a huge gouge in it. It still works though, but that one looks better. Just checking the numbers on the top. The last two, the bottom row there is the same. We're gonna call that good enough to go for it. So the way this charger pan is designed to get to these bolts right here in this front timing cover. This one we have to remove the lower pan to access those bolts. On the Jeep we did not. So that's what I'm doing here, is pulling this lower pan off to access those bolts. I didn't show you the other one. Off the original motor, had a bunch of metal down there in the pickup tube. So people, when you use RTV, you use the right amount. Everyone tends to like to overdo it. And that pickup tube on the Jeep was plumb full of RTV in here. So use the proper amount. On this particular one here, I forgot what the RTV is called, but you're actually supposed to use a heat gun to get it apart. Heat it up and then separate it, but I don't plan on keeping this oil pan or the lower pan. I don't see any need for it. And so I just kind of went after it. And we'll do the same here and here. Getting this top pan off. Alright, got her all tore down. It's a pretty clean looking motor. I think we did alright on that. Did very well. Happy about it. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. Yeah, I think so. It's got 50,000 miles on it. Unfortunately, I can't go much further tonight because I left the pickup tube. I don't have it with me. I took it and had it cleaned very well since it had all that RTV jammed around the bottom of it. So what I might do is clean up a little bit of this tonight. It doesn't take much, guys. You don't have to sit here and grind this down to perfectly clean bare metal again. You want to get rid of this big stuff here. Anything that's loose, get rid of. Hit it with some Scotch-Brite. Make sure it's dry of oil. That's your main thing. We don't want any oil. Put that done. So that might be what I finish up tonight with. But I'm ready for a pork chop in a can. So peace. Alright, we're back. Had a little break. Busy life as always. So they haven't had a chance to work on the old Jeep here. What we got, the old one out, tore down, the new one out, tore down. And we're going to look at some of this on this old motor here. Like I said, doesn't seem like it's very well taken care of, unfortunately. It looks pretty clean as far as here and there. But there's signs of lack of maintenance. These are the magnetic pickups for the cam sensor. It sits right here in between. It sits right here between the two camshafts. And this metal, it's kind of normal to see some of this metal on these. Obviously, the engine produces metal. Over time, you never want to stick a magnet up to either one of those. If you do, it will ruin it. This part on this camshaft is part of our PCV system. It's a centrifugal style PCV. As it spins, it'll create a vacuum. The valve cover's over here. Let's go take a look at it. It is on the back of this passenger side. That is where it bolts on. I've got it off somewhere. Where did I put it? Right there. And that bolts in to there. Of course that goes to the breather. Not to the... That goes to the breather, yes. Sorry. No. That goes to the intake. That's where that goes. But with that style, it's efficient. It works pretty well. The only problem is at high RPM it can't keep up, so sometimes you'll see on your air cleaner box as well, right where it goes into there, the air filter has some oil buildup on it. That's normal. I've already got the oil pan cleaned up, and when I did, I found some metal down in here. In an earlier video I have, you can see it was pretty sludgy in there. But there was actually some metal. I don't know if it's from a prior repair or what it was. We've got the timing cover cleaned up, so tonight we're going to get these swapped over on the new engine and have it prepped ready to go in. Maybe even try to stab it. We'll see how. If everything goes smooth, we'll put it in. Let's get to work. Alright, so we got the new seals in. So when we go to install this, anytime you have a seal at the top that's mating with another surface, i.e. here, that's where that timing cover is going to meet, here and here and here and here. You want to put a dab of silicone on that surface. Okay, we'll have to do that down here as well. Don't ever just join those joints together without doing so. You will have a leak. So let's put a little silicone on this cover, get her slapped on there. Do it.
I'm feeling the pressure taking over me, regretting a promise that I will never leave, to hide all this anger, to leave this all behind. I know I've been here once because I've told this story 1,000 times. Well, I'm letting go and I give up this time. You fooled me once, but you can't fool me twice. I gave you more and more, but your chances have run out. I gave you more and more, now it's over. I'm gone without a doubt. A desperate measure is all I have in me.
I don't know if anybody noticed in the super speed version, I lost by halfway. I had to take this valve cover loose. Next time, I will take both of them off. It wasn't worth it. I just want to see if I can do it. Or if it can be done, it's not worth the hassle. Anyways, we got it all on. Get the motor up in the air, put the oil pan on it, pick up tube, oil pan. Then we'll start putting all the motor mounts on it. Flex plate. Should be ready to go.
Tried to ignore it, but I was too blind to see, to hide all this anger, to leave this all behind.
Joints right here. We will put a bead of silicone on those. And yeah. I don't know if I got a shot of that charger oil pickup, but it sumps in the front, so it comes out here and makes a big curl and down. It just goes to show, you know, they design these engines for fitting anything Mopar. Mopar, no car. And also, when I was talking about that, don't overdo it on the silicone. See how there's just a little bit? I might have got a hair too much down here, but that shouldn't just be glooping out of there everywhere. That is too moss. So let's continue on. Alright, so the oil pan is on. I did get a little crazy with the cheese whiz. Got a little thick in some parts, but not so thick it's going to cause any problems. Let's get this flex plate on. Keep on rolling. I don't understand why. Well, there's 10s, 13s, and then 15s, and then we'll have these random 16s in here. Makes no sense. Like that one. I don't know. Whatever, dudes. Oh boy. Yeah, there it goes. It's this way. Come here. Back over here. One cool thing is I'm missing a bolt. Just notice. Yeah, somehow I lost the red handle to my jack for my lift. Cherry picker. I ran into it a minute ago, ripped my jeans, but I never moved it. I don't know where it went. If you see it, let me know. Alrighty. Huh, does anybody remember? The loose mount was on the passenger side. So this big honker sucker is on this side. I thought. Ruh-roh. Have we run into our first issue? Conundrum. I know that's not right. Ruh-roh. Oh boy. That sucks. Unless I'm missing something. These don't seem to line up with those. That makes me sad. I don't know. What's there? Surely not. No, no, no. Big goof. Okay. It looks like the dirt daubers are just keeping it nice and clean. It just needs to move forward, so let's try that. Cover them eyes. Ooh, that's cold. Yeah. So that goes here, here, and here. Okay. That's all what you get. Yeah. Well, tonight I told you I'd get it in, but not in. So it's in, but it's not in, but it's in. It's just not in like it's supposed to be in. Anywho, I don't want to get too much done tonight because then that'll give me too much time, freedom on the weekend, and I can't have that. So I need, stuff to do. So anyways, I will catch you on Saturday.